For those that already know what they're doing with AutoHotkey and other macro services, basically the instructions are in the description if you don't want to watch this video. Credit to Sion Phoenix Gaming on Reddit for the actual isolation code, and thank you to The Snifferoo on Twitter for the Forge macro auto requeuing clicking. Now with the tutorial and video. Hey guys, it's me. Recently Bungie help tweeted that they fixed the whole deal, you know? They fixed the whole thing with the forges, and everyone's kind of upset. But for now, this is how to get around that, because that's stupid and we're gonna exploit a stupid decision. First, what you're gonna want to do is there's going to be a Dropbox in the description with a zip file containing this file, AFK Forges, and it's gonna have these 4 files in it. Nothing crazy. Pretty standard, to be honest. This one isn't really necessarily mandatory, but it's a nice to have insurance, I think. Firstly, what you're going to want to do, open this isolated instance thing, right-click it. To open it, actually, you're going to want to right-click it and say run with PowerShell, the second one right here. Say yes. So it's gonna prompt you to okay it, essentially modifying your files. Say yes, and then this will happen, and all of this is here. Nothing crazy. You're basically just launching a thing that's isolating you. This will isolate you from every instance in the game. So for Forges, you won't auto queue with anyone that's trying to screw with you, anyone else that's even trying to do this, or anyone legitimately just trying to do a Forge, so you're not impacting anyone else's gameplay. You're gonna actually want to keep this open, by the way. Minimize it like this if you can. Don't close it, because you're probably gonna have to reopen it and reapply this again, and then hit enter again, and it's just easier to minimize. After that, there is an AutoHotkey script that you're gonna want to launch. It's literally the smallest file in the world. You just double click it. It's running already. So Control K is to start it, and Control J is to cancel it. And also make sure map keybind is set to M, because that is what will open it. So if you have a Razor thing, or if you know how to do XML documents into whatever, you know, keyboard you have, there is this macro file I have made, and basically this is more of an insurance thing. It'll run forwards and backwards for you. Hold E, so you respawn every now and then, and you will shoot. So it's basically an AFK kick, ignore. So what you're gonna want to do to install this is go to macro, and then this guy, and open it through here. I'm not gonna do that because it's already right here. It's just saved under a different name, but basically it's just moving, clicking, jumping, another BS that won't interfere with the important stuff, which is the auto clicking. That is the backbone of the situation. After that, what I did was I just bound it to scroll lock. You can bind it to whatever you want, but what you absolutely want to make sure of is whatever key you have it bound to, you want to make sure it says toggle, because otherwise I don't think you'll be able to shut this off. Play multiple times. We'll just have it play indefinitely until the amount of loops completes, so just don't bother with that. Then actually you're pretty much set up from here. So now that your PowerShell has isolated your instance, now that your auto requeue is already launched, and now that you have a macro set up to not get AFK kicked, you can Control K and everything will start, and then press whichever button you wanted. I'm pressing scroll lock, that's my key. And everything should work just fine. Now, it should take a minute to actually get into the Forge, because you're going to be solo queuing, and that part of it may take a minute or two. But outside of that, pretty good. I'm going to let this sit through and make sure it actually runs correctly. But after that, I will go ahead and end the video. It'll be sped up on your end. I'm going to probably be a little dormant for a little bit because I'm moving. But after about midway through July, I should be great. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you really feel like it. Of course, not mandatory, and I will see you later. Peace.